Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Prominence RPG. And for today's video, I'm thinking about going to the Mind Cells dimension. The reason I kind of changed from learning Botania is because we need Ender Pearls just to move on to the next objective. And I have done some fixing and moving around, like we moved some of the some of the chests over here so we can start organizing our ores. And momentarily, we're going to have to start smelting them and maybe start working on the create mod to crush some of these ores. And we have ourselves the enchantment table where we can start enchanting our things. I have already enchanted my sword, my pickaxe, but I never did nothing to my axe. And we also have a book and quill because I finally made one. And this is the to-do list for episode 5. So we gotta go to the Mind Cells dimension, get ingredients to make pearls, explore the dimension, and loot and gather materials for Botania. Because we're still gonna learn Botania. And I'm trying to make sure we have enough food with us. So we have 11 bread. So that's good. And we also tamed a zebra. Yeah, we can actually ride a zebra. But I'm just showcasing like what I have done off camera. And we also found a little lava area too. So this might be a good spot for me to learn the create mod to make some sort of smeltery area. Because that's going to be a smeltery area. And we have apple trees because I have spent some time to learn some apple trees. So over here, you're probably wondering what happened over here. I was learning about the flower called the hydrenias. I forgot what they're called. They're called the hydrangeas. The hydrangeas. I think that's how you say it. But I put them in this area and it didn't really work. It didn't go to the mana spreader somehow. But these here actually work. They were a lot more efficient and it gave me a lot more mana for the mana pool. But we're just going to go ahead and resume with our objective. And I'm going to have to leave my zebra here since I do not want to take them with me. This is only good if I had a lead or lead. And let me type in the word Ender Pearl. So just to get the idea of what we need to get. So to make one, all we just need is snowballs, the transposition core, and arcane goo. Arcane goo comes from these mobs. It comes from the Inquisitor or the Protector. So this makes it a lot easier for us to get it. And I know where we can get one is all the way over here. So if you ever see a structure over here that has this type of cobble, this type of block over here, then you have find yourself the Mind Cells dimension portal or the Mind Cells portal. So you can go in there and loot. And we're going to rock on with some iron since I do not want to go in with diamond yet. And we did, in fact, make ourselves a full diamond set. And we also made ourselves a full mana steel set. And we also got to go to helmet just in case we want to go to the end. I mean, not end. Nether. And we already got 12 obsidian blocks. But I think we might go to the nether like maybe in the next episode after that episode, meaning episode 6. But anyways, let's get on with going to the prison. And we also got ourselves a quest book. So this is the dimension, whatever. It's kind of teaching me the whole rundown of how to go through Mind Cells. I kind of already know how, but that's if I want to read more into it. So let me just back out of here. So we got the Promenade of Condemned. The charming countryside atmosphere of the forest has given way to a less wholesome ambience. The Promenade is an area where enemies attack you from all sides out of the open. The dangers of this biome are worth taking on, as it houses a vine rune, which is required to reach other zones. Okay. And the vine rune. So this is what it's going to show me. The vine rune is a useful rune that can be used to access otherwise hidden areas. It is found in the Promenade of the Condemned. The path in that area you should take directly to the rune's location as long as you follow the signs. You can use the vine rune on a runic vine plant shown above to create a vine that will open up new places for you to explore. And the Insufferable Crypt. What used to be a storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell for a creature that happened out of nowhere and began to grow uncontrollably. It's expected that the monster feeds on human flesh and hasn't been fed in a while, which might be a reason why she stopped growing for now. Okay, So they're trying to scare me where they don't want me to go. And also there's a ton of weapons here. Tons of weapons, but I might have to look at them later. And we have doorways and elevators. We can also make our very own elevator. Alright, once we cross here, we fight. Yeah. So this is the undead archer. Pretty easy. Oh, look at that. Our first diamond. That was crazy. I think you can also get good stuff around here too. So just look at this as a dimension to raid and loot things. Oh yeah. Come on. I know this dude's attack. It's like you gotta get behind him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also forgot one more thing. I'm also wearing the kitty boots. So I was looting some areas and I found some kitty boots from a chest. Not just a chest. From a mimic chest, and he dropped it. So that means creepers won't be able to bother me, except the skeleton ones. So I still gotta keep an eye out for those guys. And I'm gonna collect all these candles, because they're pretty important. And this sword does have sharpness 5, but it's taken a while for it to kill anything. Cudgel stuns enemies briefly. So this must be a shield. Pretty cool. So if this is a shield... Oh yeah, this is a shield. That's actually pretty cool. Dead. Gotta be careful of those guys. They hit pretty hard. But we need the goo. We need the good stuffs. But right now we're just slowly raiding the area. And I may have to put a waypoint here to remind myself that this is where we came from. So we're going to call it home. There we go. So if we ever get lost, we know where to go. But anyways, let's continue on raiding the area. Yeah. Look at you, just spawning out of nowhere. And the sword is kind of taking a long time for it to kill anything. But there's just tons of candles for me to take. Because I think it's good for Arcania. But I'm not sure how to make a very useful enchantment table. And also, I know these torches are going to become important too, since they're also part of a crafting recipe. I'm trying to remember from my previous playthroughs of just playing with mind cells. Oh yeah, I was trying to use the roll command, but it got binded with the shaders. I might have to change something with those with the shader command, because I know shader reload is R and the roll is R. Dead. Cool. So this is explosive bulb, but so that's not goo. I was expecting like explosive bulb. I mean goo. I was expecting goo. Monster cell. Tons of monster cell. Fast spin. I don't really care for it, but I'll take it. So this is the nutcracker. It applies freezing or stunning. Alright, there's nothing over here. And I may have to also keep some of the doors open just to remind myself that we have went through these areas. Because you can easily get lost in this dimension. So let me just keep raiding. Efficiency 2, that's pretty good. You're a little too slow. I mean, I don't even want him to strike me because he actually hits pretty hard. Stop holding that shield. Take defeat. No! Die. Alright. Inversion. Steals heat from your enemies when attacking. I'm not sure what they meant by that. I used that mod before. Maybe it probably relates to, like, I guess freezing. Infected flesh. That's like rotten flesh. And we also do have a bow, just in case. I had definitely enchanted the bow. And we're going to put some of these candles up, because we have, like, a lot of candles. But I'll just say this is a good run just to get some good loot. But at the cost of just armor. Like, you just don't want to mess with these mobs. Like, this is just not recommended just to go in with iron. Most people would say go in with diamond. Since these guys hit pretty hard, especially the green ones, the ones that leap at you. But we just got to continue on forward. I mean, that's if I want to raid every room. Knowledge of the ages. Enemies' drops are directly converted into experience. That's pretty useful. I will definitely put that on something. I just know my sword is maxed with experience and stuff. It's maxed with everything. I just want this dude to stop hiding behind a shield. And he just quickly turns around. Like, there should be something where you could disable their shields. But there's just no way of doing it. Mirror. Duplicates projectile, but each duplicate will only do 50% damage. So that's like, I guess, arrow infinity or something? I'm not sure. Capacity hit, critical hit. Alright, I'll take that. So mostly there are some good enchantments here. But I want to go to the other area. And I know we can go deeper. Oh, we found ourselves a sigh. Sigh. But I'm not going to be using a sigh, really. Let me just see if there's anything around here. And I'm trying to keep this episode short as well, but I guess by us being in a dimension, it might be a little bit longer. So we might have to boost up the time frame from, instead of 20 minutes, we might have make it like 25. No, probably like 30 to 35. See, that's the zombie that I fear. And we're at level 10. I have barely been upgrading the tree or anything. I might be able to get maybe like good perks. Dead. I might have to start upgrading my tree so we can get stronger. Maybe get more health, more abilities. Just more strong. And let me just type K. So we're in the protector's path. So this is stamina. So if I do this, wait, where I'm at here with this one. So we're right here with lethally. So we have like one upgrade. So wait, I only get one upgrade? I thought I had more. Oh, that's weird. So if I do this, this is physical damage. This is attack speed. So that means this is a lot faster. Alright, so we might as well just use it for attack speed. Okay, as you can see, the attack speed has been enhanced. Which is good. 2%. That's actually a very good increment. Over here, this is where the vine is supposed to grow and show us another area. Vine stone. Okay. So we just gotta go and get a rune. Look at that. Now I can strike faster than before. Dead. But still. And it reduces the mana cost of weapons by 10% per level. The only thing I worked with mana was Botania. That was the only thing I had to work with mana. But I'm not sure if that mana shares. Like, is the mana like one dimensional, or do we have to make our own separate mana? In which I'm trying to say is, does it use like the same system of mana? Maybe not. Alright, so we gotta go through this door, and we gotta go down. But I know we can make our own elevator. Just to flex. There we go. Usually I just keep tapping whenever I use the swing of the sword, because I completely forgot that this is better combat. And I'm finding a lot more iron and diamond. How many diamonds we have? We have 7 diamonds. We're rebuilding our diamond count again without really mining diamonds. Wow, he was too slow to react to that. Even the bombarder can't even counter that. But you still can't get out of its reach because somehow the game says, nope, you still got hit. Stop blocking. There should be something to break their shields, because that is so annoying. Centennial. So I think we opened up like a lot of chests in the game, and it also gave us a trophy. Same, it says open up 100 chests. We have been looting, okay? We did a lot of looting off camera. I have to be honest. Like, all we did was a lot of looting. I was trying to look for like materials for Britannia, but it seems like you just can't find them that simple. And we also got the diamond twin blade, which I will take since it's still considered like a diamond weapon. But what I'm trying to say is we have been raiding a lot of things. Wait, did I just see this guy just got pushed back by something? Am I using something and it causes any mob to back up every time I run forward? Sometimes I don't even know what enchantments I'd be using. And I'm looking at my armor too closely. Alright, let's look around here. What's this? Posture breaker. Increases posture loss, silver bullets applied. I don't know what they're talking about. But it must be a mod that may have maybe guns in this. I'm not sure if it has guns. I know it has potato recovery, where you can make a potato cannon or a gun or something. But I haven't really been messing with stuff like that. I just focus more on like the vanilla aspect of things. Fire focus, spearfishing. I mean, I'm still going to collect the enchantment books, since I can get them grinded through the grindstone to get experience. But so far, this whole run is pretty well. But I'm still trying to look for ingredients for an ender pearl. Food reserves. What's this do? When drinking... No. Wait, food reserves. When drinking an instant health potion, you receive some form of food. Oh, okay. But that's if I brew it. But we don't have any instant health potions. Unless they're saying you don't have to drink them. You might have to splash with them. But man, this is a lot of iron that I'm collecting. Like, this is more iron than going into a cave. Like, this is, like, look at that. 43 pieces of iron. That's a lot of iron ingots. Stop throwing bombs at me, you grenader. Well, that's actually his name. And he also drops gunpowder, just like a creeper. But these mobs, they're very good at draining your armor. So this is why iron isn't really recommended. Diamond lasts longer. I mean, I could probably swap the diamond once it gets worse. Oh, great. I have summoned more mobs. Sorry, I'm trying to use the roll. I think I remember mine cells used to have like a spawner that you can't destroy. Like, I vaguely remember. Like, I remember there used to be a spawner in a room, and it constantly keeps spawning those guys in. Like, it doesn't matter if you keep killing waves and waves of them. It's like an infinite spawner. But I think they updated it where you can go to the dimensions instead of just being stuck here at the mine cells. I definitely remember. I think they did a great update with that one, because it just felt like you just gotta go through the whole mine cells and then you just come across a boss. And I'm trying to look for a way to get to the boss, but I just know that's going to be unlikely, since the boss kind of just hides like a wuss. And I'm just not ready for the boss. Okay, Diamond Great Hammer. There are some good weapons around here. And the reason why I have a lot of confidence now is because I'm wearing the kitty slippers. Like, I could just go from this dimension to maybe like another one, and if I ever see a creeper, the creeper's just gonna run away. Plus, also, I'm thinking about, can I eat mine cells food? So this monster's eye, let's see. Okay, we could eat a monster's eye without any problem, despite of how disgusting it is. And we also have guts. I'm not sure if they're trying to make it seem scary. Like, the monster's body parts are a lot more edible compared to zombie flesh. Like, I just don't get the logic. And we also have barrels and buckets here. A crate. Wait, is there a way to craft this crate? So this is a block drop. It just drops a crate. So this is mostly like for decoration decoration prop. No. No. Stop shield hugging. Fight. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. I know we went this way. So I'm using the mini-map at the top right of the screen to navigate. That's what I love about the mini-map. Yeah. And more diamonds. I think by then I might be able to use these diamonds to re-roll the diamond armor to get better armor. But I had to constantly keep clean the inventory. Wait, what did I put away? Alright, so we are right here. And what's this? The Unbreakable Cell Crafter? View recipes. So we can craft like tools and weapons. And I'm not sure we can break this. Well, it did say unbreakable, so we can't break it. Electric whip, multiple Nox bow. So wait a minute. So we need a stick, string, an arrow, lapis, and 8 monster cell. Fires 3 arrows at once. So this is like a multi-shot bow, but built on a bow. Huh. Applies bleeding. Okay, so I think what I could do is go through here. Alright, so it gave us a lot of these things, and we also got ourselves the rune that we can put into the overworld so we don't have to go through the whole dimension, and that thing scared the heck out of me. And we got ourselves a talent point, so alright, so we unlocked attack speed, and we can also amplify the attack speed even more, or physical damage. You know what? I want to swing a lot faster now. Alright, so this is to the overworld, and I do need to put a mini-map here that this is our waypoint home. So it's like every time we go to a new dimension, it has to be home. And I did note that this area is very dangerous, since there's going to be a lot of mobs coming out of nowhere. See, that's what I don't like about these leaping zombies. They leap weirdly. And we got to destroy the protector. So I gotta kill you. What you gonna do? There we go, and it gave us the arcane goo. That's what we're looking for. So this is cell infused steel, a compass, spearfishing. See, we need more arcane goo. This is what I was looking for. Well, we didn't craft any. We kind of just killed a mob that had some. Dead. And there's another one over here. Give me that goo. And we also have looting on this sword too. Ow! You mutated bat? That hurt. You know what? It feels like I should take the compasses, since I might use them for maybe to find maybe like an ancient city or something. I mean, I hardly doubt I'm gonna find it, but it's just there, just to be there. And this is the pomade torch. So these are also important because they can be used as keys to make another rune to this dimension. But this area is very dangerous, though. Like, there's just mobs jumping out of nowhere. Yeah, you're gonna leap across water. Yeah, you suck. And these bats are so annoying. They're just everywhere. Sheesh. Yay, I'm trying to get to this thing over here. Wow, this axe has really bad reach. And there's a chest right here that I skipped. And we have been recording for 29 minutes. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The Mind Cells dimension is slightly bigger if you spend more time with it. Yeah, leap over here. These guys are very good at leaping far. Yeah, you suck. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is gonna try to find one with an elevator. Because we want to make our own elevator, but we can also go around and see if there's anywhere else we can go and explore to maybe like open up some more areas. But there's just mobs everywhere. Like, that's all I can tell you. Mutated bats that follow you from whatever range. They're just everywhere. Plentiful. And I need you. You're not getting in here. You can forget that. Because I want the goo. Did it drop any? Nope. That one was out of maintenance. And sometimes this goo is not guaranteed. Yeah. You can't leap in here. What do you guys think you can do? Leap in here? Yeah, come in here. I wouldn't mind killing you. I just need the goo. Oh no, there's even more. Ow! You're trying to break my armor. It's like I'm trying my best to also try to lure them away. Man, but sometimes this axe is so short. This axe acting so short. You bozos actually got in here for once. Dead. Stop trying to leap in here. You got the mutated bat that's trying to get through there too. This is what true pain and suffering is when you play the Mind Cells dimension. These mobs are just everywhere. Like, they have no chill whatsoever. It's like they all wanted to kill you. Man. I definitely gonna have to start switching to Diamond. Also, that's the guy we also gotta kill too. Because he also drops the goo. Stop leaping! Screw you! This actually gets more irritating as the bats keep coming around. And there's no way to cancel their attack unless you have a shield. And I do have a shield, but this thing is a two-handed weapon. A two-handed weapon that does a decent amount of damage. And we also found ourselves a runic tablet for Simply Swords. That's if I want to make like a, I guess, a runic sword. I want your goo. I'm trying to take less damage as I can, but these guys just don't care. Sunfire. Increase arcane and fire spell damage you deal. I hardly doubt we're going to deal with magic. Hardly. But my health is just not doing too good. And I gotta eat guts just to stay alive. So that's where it's pointing the portal. So we keep going straight. It should take us to that room. In which we somehow need to get the vine thing. But how do I get a vine rune? No, don't do that when I'm trying to learn something, you fool. I may have to build up. Alright. Let me just get some blocks. Let me just actually take that one so it won't have to think about jumping any higher to get me. Alright, so let me just look at this Mind Cells guidebook. So, we can make an elevator. Vine rune. So, how do I craft it? It's found in Prominence of the Condemned. The path that area should take you to the rune's location. Wait, so I have to follow that rune's location? So I may have to follow it. I thought it was what I think it's supposed to be. So we have to follow this location or this path just to get the rune. I believe. I mean, I have to recall a lot of things. But I really don't want to fight no leaping zombies just because they can. And they can kind of fly across the map. And it says right here. So this is where we get one. Elite enemy. Alright, so we're just fighting technically just the... Okay. Alright. I'm gonna kill you. Just need 2 more hits, and then you're dead. I mean, the Elite isn't that bad. Oh, so this is how you get constantly a lot of vine runes. You gotta constantly keep killing these bosses here, I guess. And it says, summon an Elite enemy using an Elite obelisk. So you can keep spawning more of them, I believe. But anyways, let's just start breaking this. Because I don't think we need all those vine runes for anything. And then we got to go back to that area to go to that location. To probably get another rune. I want to see if this is enough blocks. But I just know... Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot. Spikes. Yeah, I forgot all about the spikes. Spikes are a thing. Alright, so we just gotta return back to the location of that portal and use the vine there. And then we can go to the other dimension, but I don't think we can, since I remember last time I played on Prominence, or maybe like another mod pack, I just can't access it because of a reason. But I'm not sure what the reason was. But every time I go there, I keep dying or I just keep getting spawned back over and over again. Don't know what it was. There we go. This is what it's supposed to did to the other one. And then we're up here. And I think these torches we gotta collect, since these are the important ones. I really wish we can collect these. Like, I barely just stepped on them. Barely stepped on them. Crazy. I barely stepped on them. And also, we got ourselves another uncraftable table. So these are explosive bolts, throwing knives. Okay. So if I get this one, it should give me another rune. So we have 2 runes. It says use on a doorway in the overworld to change its destination. That's if we want to come right back here. And look at this. We got ourselves some firebrands. Sets targets on fire. Soulbound? Skulk Smite. Ooh. That is pretty good. So we're in this area. And I try to figure out, can we actually get down here? Or go to like another part? I mean, I'm entirely unsure. We can't break through this hardstone. However, we can make ourselves a platform to go around. And that's our overworld portal. And like again, we gotta do this again. Make a waystone, a waypoint called home. So we know this is where we need to go. But it seems that we can change a lot of things with the portal. We could also set it to the other one if we actually come across another prisoner portal. Look at all this. This is like a lot of structure here. And I believe we could probably go down here. Luckily, the book does tell me something. The ramparts. This series of walls and towers used to be a resting spot for guards once they couldn't handle the overfilled prisons. The beautiful sunset doesn't match the current vibe of this place, though. The ramparts are full of dangerous monsters. If you manage to get to the end, don't think your fight here is over. There'll be one more former guard waiting for you. Okay. Black Bridge. Okay, so there's still some more exploration around here. We got the runner. I thought so. And there's more that's locked. Core and mechanics doorways. Doorways are the primary method of accessing dimensions of mind cells. Doorways to prisoners' quarters can be found randomly. Okay. It says can be broken, crafted, and placed elsewhere. Wait, it can be placed elsewhere? Hovering over the doorway will display the coordinates. 2 doorways with the same display coordinates will always lead to the same area. Wait, we can also copy the doors? That means we can exactly copy the portal to our home. Yeah. So it feels like we actually gotta do a lot of building. But I think what I could do is skip that for that moment. Because I'm still learning this area. I'm only going to teleport that one time. So, wait a minute. Oh, I never read the arrow that says up. So let's just go up this thing to see what's going on here. Oh, the buzz cutter. Okay. A new mob. A buzz cutter. I have never read the arrow. More buzz cutters. No, you're not gonna cut me. Yeah. So this is the ramparts. My first time actually checking this area out. And I am low on food, and I don't want to know what that buzz cutter do. This area is completely new to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Can I block that? Okay, this is like some sort of wizard. This must be a wizard. And he gives out a lot of arcane goo. Wait, what's going on here? They're fighting each other? I've never seen two mobs that are so aggressive fight each other like this. Look at that. Free talent points. Free talent points for me. What are these? Buzz cutter fangs. Ow! Screw you. Skill issue. This sweeper. Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa. So that was the sweeper. Oh no. What? Did you just burn through a whole block? This dude disregarded the whole physics of Minecraft. He just went through a whole block like it was nothing. That is absurd. Very absurd. But anyways, we do have the recipes to make some pearls. And look at that. The mana steel is also getting damaged. Like, fast. I knew mana steel is not going to last forever. And I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get snow. How can I bring snow to the savannah? How? There's no snow in sight. Oh well. I think for me to get snow, I might have to do more off-camera grinding, and then we just got to make ourselves a snowman that doesn't despawn, and name it Jerry. And then we can keep getting a lot of snowballs, and then we can make ourselves some ender pearls. But other than that, that is going to conclude for this episode for Prominence RPG Hasturian Era. And we have learned a little bit about the Mind Cells dimension, and we have a lot of runes. I might have to make maybe a doorway nearby so we can get access to it, but we're still going to have to secure it in an area where no mobs can just try to get out here and reach me and destroy and cause a lot of world havoc on the overworld. But I am thankful for everybody for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to watch more of me playing mod packs like this, then hit that subscribe button. Have any feedback to share relating to my experiences or your experiences with this mod pack, then comment down below. I am very thankful for my members for supporting me throughout the entirety of my content escapades, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say there. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care.